Hello, and welcome back to Witch News. We have some breaking news for y'all, and we think this might be the biggest of the year.
Yes, Lily is right. John Proctor and Abigail have met up after John has gone to Salem to check on all the gossip. The town has been screaming witchcraft, and John intends to find out what is happening.
Unfortunately, he has run into a little trouble and is now talking to Abigail, according to a source that would rather be unknown.
Abigail has been obsessed with John ever since their last affair. Since Elizabeth fired Abigail, she's been furious with her, and this could lead to some tension in Salem. Abigail is a feisty girl, and she has many surprises up her sleeve.
Bennett, you couldn't be more right. According to Ben Dover, the farmer in Salem, Abigail has been waiting for John to come to her for months now. Let's go down to the scene and see what Abigail and John are really talking about.
What is this mischief you are up to, Abigail?
Oh, nothing. Betty and Ruth are just playing games.
It better not be witchcraft, I tell you, because if it is, the whole town's going to be running crazy, and that better not happen. Tell Betty to snap out of it.
No, we were doing nothing like that. Betty is just playing games, you see. She will snap out of it in a bit.
Okay, good day now.
Now I forgot how strong you were, John Foster.
That is done, Abby. Whatever we did before, that is done. No more. Good day.
But are we, John? Are we? I have seen the way you looked at me, and I see it now, too. You've never loved your wife, so why do you push me away now?
Abby, what we have done before is done. I love Elizabeth, and you not nor.
But, John, you love her not. I remember the way you held me and how you sweated like a stallion every time you came near. I have a heated sense for you. I have sensed you come to my door and look through my window when I sleep.
Abby, you cannot say I love you so when I love Elizabeth more. I have not been outside my farm for the past month now either. We are done with what used to be. Get that through your head now, Abby, and make sure Betty wakes.
John, I know I've sensed you. Just admit it. You have loved me then, and you love me now.
I may have been by your window a couple times.
Oh, I knew it, John. I knew it. You do love me, so you do. Leave Elizabeth, please, John, for me. You know she treats you horribly.
Abigail, no, I will not. I love Elizabeth and you no more. Leave me be. We are done and forgotten.
Well, Bennett, that was some pretty hectic stuff that just went down. I think this could lead to some bad things in Salem.
That's exactly right. Abigail could seek some vengeance and play some tricks on Elizabeth Proctor. John should watch out and pay close attention to make sure nothing fishy happens in Salem.
I think something fishy is going on in Salem. We need an expert to come in and talk about what's going on down there. Rebecca Nurse, a wise lady of Salem, has agreed to come talk with us. In fact, she's one of the most respected women in Salem. Let's get her in here for an interview. Bennett, I have to go to an interview, so I'll let you take this one.
Well, then I guess I'm doing this on my own. We'll be right back to hear about Rebecca's wise words and fears after the break. Okay, and we are back here with Rebecca Nurse. How are you, Mrs. Nurse?
Thank you for having me, Bennett. I'm very well, thank you. Aside from all this talk of witchcraft in Salem.
Witchcraft? Oh no, this can't be true. How can this happen again? Who has been talking about this? Why has this started? Salem News has only seen John and Abigail talking.
Oh yes, witchcraft. Witchcraft has been spoken in about every mouth in Salem. Ever since Betty went sick after her father found her dancing, everybody been scared. I just hope people don't start accusing others of witchcraft.
Well, Rebecca, do you think Betty really took sick? Abigail seems to believe she was faking.
Personally, I think Betty is just scared of her father and how she might get in trouble. I just hope nothing comes bad out of this. Abigail is a sneaky girl, and I don't like her one bit. She's the reason all this witchcraft talk arose.
Well, do you believe that Abigail will start to accuse people of witchcraft? I'm still shocked that Betty is faking all this.
Well, Bennett, I wouldn't be shocked if she started to accuse people herself. After that talk with John, she seemed pretty riled up, but still in love with him. Oh, I pray she won't go and accuse Elizabeth.
Well, how do you think this all will end?
Only God knows what will become of this madness. What I do know is that this town is being run by little girls scared and jealous. They're tired of being treated like little kids. All I know is that in a time like this, even I could be accused of witchcraft.
Now, Rebecca, we promise that if you do get accused, we will help you, and we pray that none of this will happen, and let's hope that God uses power to prevent it. One more question before you go, if that's okay.
One more is fine. I have to meet my husband for dinner soon, though.
Well, thank you, Rebecca. Now, why do you think Abigail is the main cause of all this? And do you think she will have a significant role in any future events?
Now, I'm not going to take this as a base question, but Abigail is the only reason Salem is talking witchcraft. She brought all the girls into the forest to dance, and brew spells and whatever else they did. She's the only reason Betty became sick to begin with. Personally, I do think she will have a lot to do with what's to come. Although I hope the future holds good things, I fear nothing will come.
Well, thank you for your time, Rebecca, and we hope all goes well. We'll be right back after the break.
Know. I'm back from my interview, and Bennett caught me up on some of the latest gossip in Salem. These girls really know how to make a scene.
I know. I hope they know what they're getting themselves into. Witchcraft is not something you should just go around accusing people for. These girls can get caught into their own web of lies.
If this gets too far, the whole town will go crazy accusing each other of faith's action.
For sure. And I'm still confused why Abigail is still all over John. I mean, he straight up rejected her. After enough times, wouldn't you know just to back off? She is mad in love with him, and I hope she doesn't start accusing people of witchcraft like Rebecca said.
Yes, let's hope. Abigail is already a big problem. Hopefully she doesn't become a bigger one. It would be an interesting interview to have, but so far she's refused to come on television.
Well, hopefully she will reconsider. Well, you're not going to believe this, but John and Abigail are speaking again. In fact, he's confronting her right now. Let's go straight down to see what is happening.
Abigail, now you stop this.
Now what am I supposed to stop, John? I am praised now in Salem. Everyone wants to hear what I have to say. I see the devil, and I've seen your wife with him. I've seen so many people with him.
Abigail, now you stop. You stop this right now. You're making this whole town go crazy. What do you think you are trying to do? What do you want to accomplish by doing this? My wife has been going to jail for what you have done to her. Why? Why are you doing this? She's gone to jail, Abby.
You cannot say what you have not seen. I have seen the devil, and it hurts to see him. He comes to me at night, and so does Elizabeth. And I must convict the guilty. You can do nothing, John. I am on it now. You can do nothing because
Enough, Abigail. Enough. I do not love you. I love Elizabeth so. Enough, okay? This is done with. Whatever we were is done with. You are a whore, a lazy whore, and I'm going to confess. I hope you know it.
Wow, was that intense or what? I mean, who knew? So much has happened in Salem. We need to get caught up.
You are right, Lily. Let's get John Proctor down here to ask him some questions. I can already tell there's going to be a really emotional conversation.
Yes, indeed it will be. I don't know how angry John will be with Abigail. From what we have heard, it seems that Abigail has been keeping this drama going.
Yeah, apparently everyone in the town respects her now, and she's like a god. One source said, as she walked, the crowd parted like the Red Sea.
Well, that seems strange, but you never know. The people in Salem are deadly scared of witches. I mean, a little kid who thinks a monster is under his bed isn't even that scared.
Ha ha. They sure will be. We'll be right back after the break with an emotional interview starring John Proctor himself. Yikes. I have an emotional speech to give right now, so Lily, you got this interview on your own.
Thank you. Hi, John. Thank you for coming in today. We saw your conversation with Abigail, and we know you're having a hard time. We only have a couple questions for you, if that's okay.
Thank you for having me. And yes, Salem has been rough these past few weeks. A few questions is all right.
Well, thank you, John, for coming. What is happening in Salem right now, and do you agree with it?
Bad things. The horror of the town. Abigail is ruining everything. She's pretending she can see spirits and that she knows who is with the devil. Her whole girl gang is playing along, and it's drove the town mad. Everyone is getting accused of witchcraft. Why, even Rebecca has been accused.
Why, Rebecca? How could that be? She's one of the sweetest people I've met in my life. Why she was right then? Just a while ago, we interviewed her, and she said it herself. She might be accused.
Like I said, times are rough in Salem, and even my Elizabeth has been accused by Abigail. I know not how to stop Abigail, but I will try. I envy that girl.
Well, that brings us to our next question. Why do you think Abigail is doing all this? And what do you think is the main cause?
Well, that question could be answered with no answer at all, but if I must. Abigail is a whore, and nothing but one. She has loved me, and loved me still, for a promise I have not given to her. She has thought me as a fool and a man of Lucifer, but I say no. She wants to marry me on Elizabeth's grave, and I swear to it. She is evil, that girl is, starting all this mayhem in Salem, bringing these girls into the woods, and...
Could you explain more?
She's evil, I tell you. She's evil. Just an evil soul brought upon this world. She has scared these children into believing her, and now they don't want to disobey her. I know she is lying. I know she is. And if we can just figure out how, then my wife would still be with me. I shall not stand for this no longer.
That girl sure does express her love in an interesting way.
Yes, indeed. She is also quite the actress. I heard other news reporters saying John ended up getting hanged for standing by what he believed in. That time was crazy.
It sure was. Now finally for the juicy stuff. Let's talk to Abigail and find out what was going on in that twisted mind of hers 10 years ago.
Hi, Abigail. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. Thank you for inviting me today.
Glad you could make it. Now let's get into the questions, shall we? Tell me, Abigail, what made you start all of this hysteria in Salem?
Well, you see, we were dancing in the forest, and when Reverend Paris caught us, we were frightened, so of course an easy escape was to blame the devil. And I don't know if you noticed, but back then I was a pretty good actress.
Yes. But why accuse Elizabeth?
Elizabeth? Well, is that not obvious? He never deserved the project. He cheated on her for a reason. She was not worthy. I was the one he loved all along. And if I could have just got her to be gone, John would have surely came running back to me.
I see, but later on you left Salem. Why so?
By then, I did not know if my acting skills would really save me. And I knew John would end up being killed, so I had to save myself before he came after me, so I left.
Well, I hope you think you made the right choice. Well, that concludes this interview for today. I appreciate you coming. Have a nice night.
Oh, it sure was. Thank you for having me.
And we have one last report for you, folks. We have a criminal, and we think she has traveled to 2016 and is watching this right now.
She is related to Giles Corey and has committed crimes that are the worst we have seen in years. Beware, folks, she is on the loose.
That's all for today, folks.
Thank you for tuning in. Until next time.